My name is Dennis Robinson. I'm the Chief Technology Officer at Midgett Realty on Hatteras Island, which is on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I've been with the company about 20 years, and we're currently representing about 500 homes. We feel like owners choose Midgett Realty for our background on Hatteras Island. We've been in business for 60 years, 60 plus years actually, and we have a dedication to service, to support not only our homeowners, but our guests and our staff. We're a family, so we operate like a family, and we take care of our guests and our homeowners like a family, and that really differentiates us as Midgett Realty on Hatteras Island from the competitors. Some years ago, we had a smart provider that wasn't fulfilling our needs as a company, the guest needs, the homeowners needs, so we set out to find another vendor that really, not a vendor, another partner for our business that would allow us to provide that level of service. We like I said, we live on the Outer Banks, the edge of the earth, so we needed somebody that would be solid and that would support us during good times and bad times, during hurricanes, during everything. So we chose Lynx. We met Dippin in Charlotte and decided to forge the partnership, and it's been wildly successful for the homeowners, the guests, and for our business. Lynx really sets itself apart in number one in support. So support is paramount in any business, that you're not just calling a support line or entering a ticket, that you're actually getting a live answer. So I think that the support in Lynx is probably what was the number one sales point for us, but also the robust functionality that Lynx provides. We have, like I said, 500 and some homes, so to be able to support that just with the number of check-ins, we're probably doing 12,000 check-ins a year, and the maintenance staff, the cleaners, everybody, so it's a wildly robust system that really meets all of our needs. Lynx gives us the cutting edge, or the leg up, and allowing us to have notifications. So we live on a remote island on the coast of North Carolina, and a lot of our cleaners come from multiple hours away, and they like to start early. So the workflow in Lynx with the notification, once the guest checks out, it will notify the cleaner, and that allows them to get started early. I mean, we are in a tight window with people coming from far away, so the workflows really allow us to optimize all of our cleaning staff, our housekeeping checkers, everybody. So it's just really an optimization tool that allows us to, what we often say, magic on a turnover day. We're turning 500 houses on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's quite the feat, and this really allows us to optimize everybody's time and allows us to get our guests in early, which makes a happy guest. Contactless check-in in the last few years, definitely during the COVID times, has been successful. I mean, we used to, on Hatteras Island, it's a remote destination. Our check-in offices, we have 3 offices on Hatteras Island, we're busy. Now, no one presents to the office. The guest is happy. We're getting them in early. We're allowing them the opportunity to enjoy the house much more than having to come to a check-in office that maybe is 10 miles past their house. They get a text message. It allows them directly to present to the house and just provides the greatest guest experience you could provide. Property early workflow has been successful for us. We guarantee a check-in by 6 p.m., which is not optimal for anybody, but it allows us time for the unforeseeables. But with Lynx in the early check-in workflow, as soon as the property is released, it's been cleaned and inspected, the access code can be entered on the door or on the app, and then the guest is notified immediately. So we have automation that sends them a text message and lets them in the property early. So if you're traveling with your grandmother, your kids, your dogs, and you're able to get in from 6 to 2 because automation, and it doesn't even affect our workflow in terms of staffing, because as soon as the house is released for ready, the guest is notified. So that's been a huge selling point for us and guest satisfaction. At Midgett Realty, we would highly recommend Lynx as a provider or a partner or an extension of your team. The staff, the technology provides paramount service and support, so I would highly recommend Lynx to any of my colleagues that are looking for a solution. Coming from a different provider, we understand that there can be some gaps in technology. And Lynx is always willing to work towards the next solution to help your guests, to help your homeowners achieve their goals, to get your guest satisfaction increased. So I think that at Midgett Realty, the confidence in Lynx is about the integration with Streamline. So a lot of lock vendors or lock partners have a one-way integration, but we have a two-way integration that really allows flexibility and communication throughout the process. So it's not just generating a code and putting your code in your lock. It's actually a two-way communication that works through the whole process of checking in, checking out, and guest satisfaction. Lynx software, during the unfortunate events of hurricanes or tropical storms or any weather events, have really allowed us to solidify a good process. So we know that if a guest is in the house, if they're out of the house, so oftentimes during evacuations, our guests aren't willing to leave, so we can tell when they leave, when they depart. And we can provide that to our insurance company to let them know when the insurance should take over. So the flexibility in this software, or the functionality in this software, has really allowed us to optimize our hurricane procedures, our evacuation procedures, and even allows us to lock everybody out. So basically during an evacuation, we can tell the software that we need to lock all the doors at 6 o'clock today and then not allow any guest access. So if the guest was to come back, was to not leave, was to try to get back in the property, we forced a lock and we are not allowing their code to work anymore. So it really gives us and our homeowners the security, knowing that their property is secure during an uneventful time. So I would highly recommend Lynx to any of my colleagues that are looking for a solution.